CEO Alive and thecooljew.com present The Shluchim Show, bringing you the voice of Shluchim, with your host, Yosef Scheidler. Rabbi Dreilich explains how the meeting of another Jew has everlasting effects.
When we came out here, this is actually a very interesting story, we were looking for what to do on Hanukkah. We made a function in the JCC, and we were in the Jewish Community Center, and we were checking out the JCC to lay the groundwork for the plans, and we very much wanted to have a car menorah. Obviously, Hanukkah was very, very quickly approaching, and we were just settling in, and we couldn't start making the arrangements. And as it happened, we bumped into a balabasa couple who at that time was not from, and they had been to Montreal. They had lived in Montreal for a short while, and they had seen a menorah on top of a car. And they decided, out of curiosity, they want to follow it. They've never seen anything like this. They decided they want to follow this menorah and see what happens. So they follow the menorah, and it pulls up to a house, and it happened to be Rabbi Mendy Rosenfeld, who lives in Montreal. And they come out of the car, they follow him, and they say, hi, we're just some Jews over here. We're from out of town, but we're living here right now, and we were very curious. So thinking fast on his feet, Mendy Rosenfeld, who's become very, very close with them, said, yeah, listen, we have a Hanukkah party coming tomorrow. You come and join us. He said, oh, wonderful, great. So it was just him and his wife, and they come the next day to his house. And what happened was that it actually wasn't a Hanukkah party, it was a private Hanukkah party. They didn't invite anybody else, just these two people. So they struck up a conversation and developed a friendship, et cetera, and he had told him that, that he would send him when he would move, he was moving back to Edmonton, and he would send him back, he would send him a menorah for Hanukkah. So he sort of forgot about it. He didn't really make it. I probably figured the guy was kidding around. And to make a long story short, we met this balabas in the JCC, and he mentioned to me the story, sort of half-jokingly. So I said, listen, if by some chance, anything happens, let me know. I go home that night, the phone rings, boom, this guy calls, he says, you know what, you're never going to believe it, Rabbi. UPS just came, the menorah that Rabbi Rosenfeld promised me showed up. So I said, can I borrow it? I said, sure, go ahead, take it. I'm not crazy about putting a menorah on top of my car, but you can take it. So I put the menorah on the car that we had, and obviously, we got enough exposure that there was, at that time, a Jewish TV program called Shalom Shalom. And they picked up on it, and that led to another interview. So that was our first Baruch Haba, if you will.